Have you ever talked to a dumb cat or a dumb dog where they're saying stuff and you're like, this guy's an idiot? He doesn't know what he's talking about?
No.
They all
I've
seem
never
pretty smart.
called an animal an idiot.
But you know what I mean? Like, okay, better word for it. Not that.
What sort of range of intelligence do you experience amongst animals?
You know what? It's the exact same as humans, right? We all meet people that we click immediately with and we could talk for hours. Other people that might be a little awkward and we have to ask a lot of questions to get them to open up.
Yeah.
And other people that, quite frankly, we don't really connect with, but we can still talk to. Same thing.
Have you met dogs that you don't like?
I will never say I don't like them, but there are ones that I click more with.
Okay, that's very diplomatic.
Right? She handled that well.
How do you handle the question of skepticism towards what you do and the ability you claim to possess?
I really understand it because look, when we're kids in kindergarten, we are not taught to listen to our intuition. We're taught to sit down, shut up, and follow the rules of someone else. If anything, we're taught against our intuition. So our religion, right, our homes of origin, like they don't support intuition in our culture. So I completely understand why the skepticism. But if you look at Aboriginal cultures, Native cultures, the animal kingdom, they're all using intuition. So it's a part of us, whether or not it's been dumbed out of us. And it's something that we can return to whenever we want.
Okay.
And I never lost it, so I feel really lucky.
So let's talk about what you've done in the last 24 hours.
Yeah, let's do this.
So we just assumed, it honestly took me a couple of email exchanges before I fully internalized that I just assumed you needed to be in person with the animal, or you needed a picture, or I at the very least I thought we were going to Zoom. As insane as that sounds, I thought we were going to Zoom. Yeah. But we can just if I told you, hey, connect with my dog, obviously I'm not going to ask you to do that right now. You don't know where my dog is or what my dog looks like, but you could find my dog.
No, I need a picture.
Okay.
But animal communication works stronger and better when it's remote, because when I'm in front of an animal, my intuition is working, but so are my eyes and my brain.
Okay.
And then my brain gets involved with what my brain is seeing and my brain is perceiving. And intuition has nothing to do with my brain. I want to do it at home when I know nothing about this animal. All I ask is a picture, the animal's name, the animal's gender, how long you've had the animal, and who they live with. That's all I want to know. And I literally, like, people try to give me more information. I'm like, please stop, because I don't want my brain involved. I want my brain to shut up, and I want the intuition in that animal to speak to me.
I get it.
Yeah.
All right. So with all of that having been said, what's the deal?
What did Rumble say?
Yeah, so I spoke to Rumble last night in the privacy of my own home with a picture of him. And
you've got a lot of notes.
I've got a lot of notes. So let's see. First of all, when I connected with him, introduced myself and asked permission to speak with him, he came through very alive, very fun. He has a very sparkly kind of big personality. So then I always start with what are their favorite things to do, to try to connect with them, get to know them, and then kind of we move on to more personal, more intimate details afterwards.
Okay.
Now, when they show me their favorite things, they might show me things they do all the time, or something that he literally only did once but meant something to him. He might show me things that he does now or things that he did when he was younger. But everything that I'm about to tell you is his perspective, his point of view, his experience, and the way he sees himself and the world.
Okay.
All right. So I asked him his favorite things so I can get to know him. He showed me just kind of walking around quietly and sweetly, kind of going around the house, finding things to do and things to play with. He showed me that he likes to use his paw to kind of swat the other cat's tail playfully.
Yeah.
He likes to do that with the other cat's tail.
He messes with them big time.
He said that he likes to curl up with you very snugly and sweetly.
Yep.
He said that he really likes to sleep with you, and he's a little bit on the possessive side.
Yep.
Okay. He showed me being at a window and kind of jumping up with both paws, playful and curious.
Yeah.
He's got a big playful side.
He does want to go outside, but he has been outside accidentally because he's white and hairless, so he'll burn.
Yeah.
And one time it was windy like it is today, and it was another house, and I had to work, and I came back and the wind had blown the bedroom doors open and shut the bedroom door. So the only thing, he was outside by himself. And I would never let him outside by himself because I don't want him to get lost or hurt or anything. And when I came home, he had come back in the bedroom. So he was outside long enough to get sunburnt. His back was sunburnt. And he was back in the bedroom talking to me. And it's funny because he's like, I was out all day. I got burnt. And I was like, I see what you're saying. But I remember thinking, but you came in. You came back in because I just figured he'd be like, see ya, like freedom. But he'd had enough and come back in the house. So it was kind of impressive.
Yeah, I'm glad he ended up okay. Scary.
Yeah, I feel because he loves being out there. But if I take him out there too much, then he wants me to take him out there all the time. And I'm like, I don't feel comfortable him being out there for long periods of time.
No, you're absolutely right. You're a good dad.
He's not.
He is not equipped for the world at all.
You're really good with words, saying things nicely. I'm just mean. I'm like, I use all kinds of, I'm like, he will die in like 20 minutes because he is useless. But yes, not equipped. That's better.
I asked him just to keep the conversation going. I asked him what was his favorite food. He showed me eating crunchy kibble and kind of laying at the bowl, like laying over the bowl and just like eating one piece at a time. He showed me eating soft cat food and kind of licking it and eating it. Very, very yummy. He refers to his soft food as a treat instead of food, which is interesting.
Yeah. It is. I mean, there was a time there where I was giving it to him 3 times a day, but it was very expensive. And then when I rescued these other 2 cats, I was like, I can't afford to just give everybody this kind of thing. So now it's more of a
fancy feast.
Yeah, he gets, well, no, I don't give him fancy feast because that's not good. I give him like, it's expensive.
Yeah.
It's like, I'd eat it. Like, I don't want to eat it because it's like cat food, but the meat, it's meat. Like good shredded chicken where I'm like, if it didn't have whatever oil thing that cat people like, but it's like the protein side of it, I know what it is. And look, I see what's in there, and that is chicken. The whole thing's chicken. So yeah, he
likes that.
He really does. I know.
Let's see. I asked him to show me his relationship with toys. Like, does he have a favorite toy or game? And he's showing me using his paw to move things playfully and kind of basically turn everything into a toy.
He likes to knock things off the table. Yeah. Lighters, anything on the table that's movable.
Yeah. I love that. I asked him what was his favorite, and he said, he showed me an image of somebody. I don't know if it's you or someone else, but they have like something in their hands and they're playing with him, and he's kind of playing and trying to catch it with them. And he loves that interaction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got to do that more now. There was a feather on a string.
Oh, nice. Yeah. He really likes that. So I asked him about his relationship with the other cats. He said he does not like the other cats with you on the bed at night.
Ooh.
Does not like it.
Spicy.
But he is okay with them in the house. And then I said, show me more about your relationship. He's like, yeah, we're good. I'm okay with them. And he showed me being very curious and kind of watching them, following them around.
Yeah.
All right. So then I asked him to show me his relationship with the dogs. He said they are very, very loud. He said that he's still figuring them out. He said, I'm still figuring out the dogs. They're very loud. He said they're not as relaxed and zen as he prefers. He did show that there are times where they settle down and sleep a lot. And he said that's really good. He likes it when they're sleeping. He does not like their noises. It hurts his ears. And he kept showing me like, oh my God, why don't they shut up? Like, he just really wants them to be quiet.
We're both thinking the same thing.
Yes. Yeah. So then I asked his relationship with you, and he loves to lay next to you. He loves to play with that toy with you. He loves to curl up next to you on the couch. He showed me being on the counter when you're in the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
He says that you stay busy, but he's okay with it. Like, he just being next to you is good enough for him, which is really cool. I want you to know, because I have a fair amount of animals that do complain that their people are on the phone, or they're at work, or they're looking at the computer, and they're like, look at me, just look at me. He's not demanding like that. He's like, you do your thing. I just want to be with you.